Hello and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm Vic, and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And I suppose I really should stop messing around with the name. But you probably figured that out already. Now, I did say that we were going to try and get another power. And, I mean, yeah, we're going to do that. I've also already forgotten which way to go to do that. And I'm really interested in these floaty boxes. Can I... Too far away, I guess. Alright. Oh. Don't mind if I do. No. Come on. Get out of here. Okay. So I've got some planks I can play with. I've also got some logs I can play with. Oh, it's getting a little frame ratey there, huh? Leave that there for now. I suppose I could put them together over there and then carry them all at once, but I've already started doing this, so here we go. Why don't we put them on level ground so that we can line them up nicely? Okay. What a masterpiece. And, well, maybe one more will do it for me. On the other side, please. Now, bridge. If you don't mind. Good enough. Nice. Now we're over here. Oh, I can move it. And it just floats there? Alright. Well, if I go get a second one, I can just go wherever I want. That might be handy. There certainly is a second one afoot. Too close. Shh, quiet, I'm engaged in hunting. Hunting? Yes, I hunt wild creatures that inhabit the forest. I do not remember seeing you here before. We constructs fulfill several roles. One is to provide any necessary explanations to newcomers such as yourself. Other constructs you meet will be able to answer questions you may have about other subjects. My specialty is hunting. To hunt is to dispatch wild creatures. Many of them dwell within this forest. They are highly nutritious to organic life. They are also extremely wary. A hunter must not make noise. Crouching is essential for silence. A bow can be used to strike from afar. Aiming for weak spots is best. I will give you the bow placed over there. Use it as you please. Don't mind if I do. So... Oh, look at that. Is that a thing I used to be able to do? I don't think so. Those things have small heads. Which I guess is occasionally an advantage. Alright, I don't need to I don't need to stress about an arrow, but since I found it, I'm not going to worry about that. Give me some rupees. I'm sure I'm going to need them sooner or later. Oh, come here. Can't pick that up. Just kidding, yes I can. Alright. Give me your goodies. Alrighty. Arrows farmed. And here we have a second floaty platform. And a third. So is it time for me to get silly with the floaty platforms? How close am I to my pins? Not very. Alright. You know, I think I'm gonna focus on getting to another shrine. There'll be plenty of time for me to screw around to my heart's content. But I want those powers. Oh, there's floaty platforms all over the place. I don't need to worry about that. What do we have here? Has he got a cooking pot? I could use a cooking pot. He has, look at that. My next batch will also be tasty. Pardon me for not noticing you, I was absorbed in preparing my next meal. I did not recall seeing you before today. I must doubly apologize for my inattentiveness. It is the duty of a construct to field any questions such as yourself may have. You may pose these questions to any construct. We will answer them as best we can. Are you interested in my cooking? Cooking? Ah, you seem to be uneducated when it comes to cooking. Very well, you will learn how to create a meal on your own. Educate me. Cooking step 1, hold the ingredients in your arms. Step 2, throw them into a pot over a lit fire. Cooking complete. That is the simple version. The world of cooking can be as complex as you want. There are many possible dishes. What you make and what effect you gain depends on the ingredients used. Some meals are warming. Others may replenish stamina. Tiny organisms known as critters and monster parts are not food. Save them as the base for elixirs. This information was provided by our creators, but I cannot eat, so take it with a grain of salt. Food joke. I will remain stationed here. Ask me anytime you have further questions about cooking. Alright. Question number 1. Can I use your pot? Yes, I can. There we go. Select it from your inventory and check recipe. Nice. Okay. So can I... Aha! That's kind of nice. Okay. I like that addition. Alright, that's enough of that for now. Continue moving. Is this whole area just like littered with little tutorial robots? Look at that twisty tree. I want to see the twisty tree. Stam bulb. It's like an onion. It's probably an onion. Ah, there are eggs in the twisty tree. Give them to me. Thank you, bird. And there I go, forgetting I do not have a paraglider once again. All right. What? What are you? You're a Korok. With an enormous backpack. This is awful. Where's my friend? Huh? You can see me? I'm a Korok, one of the children of the forest. I was traveling with my friend, but we got separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though, I can't move. Okay. Well, can I... I can. Am I going to stick him to... Can I do it? Can I do it? Now, get on there. Bye-bye. Now, how snappy is it? It's fairly snappy. Come on. There we go. And... don't like that. Don't like that either. Great. Yeah, good. Come on. This is gonna be tougher now. Nope. Yeah, good. This is what I wanted. Now balance real good, Link. Bonk. Oh, my friend and I got... What? You don't have anything new to say? Okay. Yeah, it is sad that you can't move. Don't attach. Reunited at last. Thanks. I'd like to give you something, but here's all I have. Cool. Yeah, haha. Alright. So we've got more logs and hook and also sail for some reason. Maybe I could use sail to go uphill? That'd be kind of cool. More hook? Why do I want more hook, though? Yeah, arrows are... arrows are good, I think. I should have enough hook downstairs. Alright, so this time, let's not throw our axe at our construct. Instead, let's just build a thing. No, I don't want a lopsided raft, though. Can't you just stick in between the logs? Fine. What is the bing-bonging about? It's about... it must be about the time of the day. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me why I might want that sail. Good job planning ahead, buddy. I'm sure it will be all right. Oh, you got a big one. Hey. There we go. Thank you. Thick stick. No comment. I don't super want a thick stick for my inventory. Alright, yeah, there we go. We got multiple sails. So I think we'll be okay. But why don't we make it a proper platform? We'll take the one we got over here and bring it with us. I do want that stone axe, though. I think. Why is it glowing? Oh, is it fused? It might be fused. Interesting. Okay. Well, where's my dang platform? Good. Nope. Come on. There we go. Now you, get out of here. I just want this part. Can I fuse weapons to my platform? I think I can, based on the highlighting that I'm seeing here. Yeah, now we can have a nice wide platform and maybe put both sails on it. So that when we lose track of the raft, we'll be maximally boned. Nope. Stick it. Thank you. Alright. Now what is this? That's a two-handed axe. Man, how long has it been since it took me 2 hits to wipe out a choo-choo? It's been years. And I'll put you right there. I'll put you right there. Yeah? Yeah. And then we'll get rid of... Nope, not that one. We'll get rid of that. And we'll take that. Nice. Nope. There. We might as well grab a few fireflies while we're here. I'm going to want them for something at some point, I'm sure. Alright. Toss around some rocks while we're at it. Alright. Fine. Good, good, good. Now. Quickly. Nice. I can't steer these. That's less nice. But I think we're doing alright. Good enough. Chomp. No. Can I grab it from here? Yeah, I can. Get over here. Good. Now you'll be useless but close by. This place really is quite pleasant. You got the occasional baddies around, but it's pretty peaceful. Even those guys really don't put up much of a racket. And shooting him in the face really slows him down with the beatings, too, so... Alright. Well, that's clearly bombable. But, I ain't got no bombs. And I don't think I'm gonna get a bomb rune. So... I guess we'll find out what's in here. In we go. I'm trying to decide how shaped like Skyloft this island is. And my answer right now is vaguely. So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. Fuse. Attach something to an equipped weapon or shield to enhance it. You can undo the fusion, but that will destroy whatever has been attached. Okay? This is the fuse ability. It allows you to fuse something nearby to your weapon or shield, thereby enhancing it. Why not pick up that sword just ahead and then fuse a nearby object to it? Use fuse and receive the blessing from this shrine. So you know what's kind of interesting? Up to this point, well, in the previous game, the Sheikah stuff was all at least vaguely technological. But what we're seeing here doesn't really even have the trappings of the technological, which makes me wonder if we're now dealing with magic. That was the wrong button. And so... I came in like a wrecking ball. Alrighty. Well, I know which thing to smash. Nice. So we got that. Oh, that door's locked. And over here we have fire fruit. Generates heat when struck. Cooked correctly, its heating properties improve blood flow and stimulate muscles to raise attack power in high temperatures. Well, I'm gonna take a few of those. Attach materials to arrows. Okay. I am definitely going to shoot an arrow with an egg attached to it at Ganon at some point. Alright, well there we go. That's how we got our seeking arrows from the trailers. And now I have a key. Oh, Link, stamina, bro. Now, what do we have here? Oh, you're a wacky hat, aren't you? Oh, look at that. You're fusing, huh? Well, how about a little bit of this? What do you think about that, huh? Yeah, you're all on fire now. Ouchies. I should probably eat 2 of those. Yeah. And now I shall take your construct bow. Attach it to a weapon to increase attack power. And I will take your rock hammer also. What do we have here? No. How do I... No. I just hold it down? Okay. Oh, it's just a... Alright. Can I attach those thorns to a stick? That would be funny. On with it. Smash. And also smash. Man, does that mean I'm not going to get to play with bombs in this one? You've done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. So the tall one looks like our Zonai ghost friend, and the short one looks like a Hylian woman. And it doesn't feel totally off base to think that she might be Zelda. Except that if she's Zelda, then how did she get in a statue hidden in an ancient temple? Alright, so that's 2 out of 3. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. On the other hand, we were told that the Zonai mixed with the Hylians to create the royal family. I think that's right. So maybe they're representatives of some ancient union. Link. I came because there is something I failed to give you. Please take it. Oh, it's the battery charm. Energy cell, a gift from a Zonai construct designed to be worn on a belt. It can power Zonai devices. What I've just given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices right here. However, I have associates on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this. I hope that the energy cell I provided is useful to you. Yes, I'm still hot. Thanks. Gimme. I will take them. I feel like they're being really generous with the arrows, and I thoroughly approve. Did I just step on a stink bug? I think I might have just stepped on a stink bug with my bare foot. And conveniently, we are all out of time. So, come see me again tomorrow, and we will learn how to use the energy cell, and, I'm definitely going to jump into that cave, too. Not necessarily in that order. Talk to you soon.